Today in this valuable session, we are going to explain the most pressing issue of the 21st century, which is called climate change. According to the United Nations, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. Human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gases. Now the question arises here why global temperature is increasing rapidly. There are multiple reasons behind the rising temperature of the planet, but on top of the list is human activities, which leads to emission of harmful gases. Human activity like burning fossil fuels to generate power is the primary cause of CO2 emission. The CO2 emitted by industries accumulate in atmosphere, forming a layer that acts like a blanket, preventing the harmful gases to escape from atmosphere and causing global warming. These gases are known as greenhouse gases. These harmful gases accelerate the global warming process. The phenomenon is called greenhouse effect. In some decades, the dramatic shifts in global temperature raised many eyebrows. At global level, the human activities contribute in CO2 emission, and global warming includes industrialization, urbanizations, use of non-renewable sources for generation of energy, deforestation, and increases in uses of air conditioning and refrigerators due to extreme heat waves. Consequences of climate change. Flooding. Flooding is one of the most dangerous impacts of climate change, causing millions of displacements, loss of infrastructure, agriculture, and economy. Some research indicates that 3.6 billion people already live in areas of highly susceptible to climate change. Between 2030 to 2050, climate change is expected to cause approximately thousands of additional deaths per year due to undernutrition, malaria, diarrhea, heat stress, and other waterborne disease. Melting of glaciers and rise in sea level. When temperature began to rise, the glaciers start to melt. Melting of glaciers further triggers rise in temperature, water crisis, and rise in sea levels, along with the threat to freshwater reserves. It also causes displacement of the people living in coastal cities. Droughts. Majority of the African states are already struggling with food crises due to lack of rainfall. Loss of biodiversity. Biodiversity is essential for healthy functioning of ecosystem, but deforestation and droughts led to loss of biodiversity. How to tackle climate crises. The recent COPs reflects that the world is worried regarding rapid changes occurring in global weather patterns. However, a global shift is required from non-renewable sources towards renewable to limit the emission at global level. Other measurements that can also be beneficial includes reforestation or plantation of trees, promotion of facilities at rural level to prevent urbanizations,